am Genoa Gibson, and this is Celebrity Movie Ministry. And here at my blog, we talk about celebrities and we talk about movies. And in my last segment, we touched on celebrities. So today we're talking about movies, which is why I am here with
Shaniqua Demings.
And we are talking about movies because she's the president of the Film Society here at the University of Tampa. We are currently in the Black Box Theater in the Cass building, and I'm going to talk to Shaniqua about a few things about herself. So tell our viewers here about you.
About me, well, I'm a senior film and media arts as well as communications major here at the University of Tampa. I've spent my last 4 years here, and I've enjoyed every second of it. I'm the president of the Film Society. I've been the president since my sophomore year. At that time, we hit a moment of destruction, really. We kind of imploded as a club, but, thankfully, I was able to kind of reel in the reins and save the club, and here we are today.
Great. So what got you really interested in film?
Well, I've always liked movies. I've always liked watching movies and going to movies and seeing them. Film itself, I actually just fell in love with it. I wasn't even fully in love with it my freshman and sophomore year, but I feel like once I discovered writing as an outlet and a segue to film, then I discovered kind of a love for film. I feel like it's where our dreams are. We see it on TV, we see film, and we kind of live vicariously through other people and other roles that we see. So in that sense, I fell in love with film a couple years ago when I found out, you can write your dreams and make them come true for not only yourself but other people.
So how did you start the Film Society?
I didn't start it. It started a few years before I came to the University of Tampa. I did save it, thankfully. My reason being, when I came to UT, I was very much an introvert, even though I talk a lot now. I didn't really know what I wanted to do in film, and this was a film club. So it was the opportunity to hang out with a lot of people with similar interests and kind of discover where I fit in that little group. Everybody was from different places, different faces. So in that sense, I found it, I found love in it because you have all these people from who knows where, and they come together with a common interest and make something beautiful, make something great, make magic happen. So I think that's where the Film Society, that's what the Film Society was for me, that's what it is for me now. And just to see a collection of a group of people come together and form something with passion and integrity and just general love for film is why I still push for the club to be what it is and organize the best of my abilities to make it so next generation of film students will have the same experience I did.
Awesome. So, for those who don't know, the Moondance Student Film Festival is happening tonight.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Moondance it initially started as a fundraiser for the Film Society because as an organization, we needed something that could help us raise general funding. Although the University of Tampa is great when it comes to funding student organizations, we usually have to find our own way first, and then they help out afterwards as far as sponsoring us for events and things. So last year, I was president. My vice president was Mary McCoon. She's also a filmmaker now. And together we started to organize Moondance Film Festival from the ground up. So it's very much a student-led, student-started film festival within the club. So we wanted something that we could put the Film Society's name on and hopefully earn some kind of merit within our UT community that they hopefully join in and say, hey, we're doing cool stuff with film, come support us. So we think in that sense it was successful, and coming off the success of last year led into this year and kind of continuing, and hopefully as I graduate, again, the next group will make it better and better, because this year's great. Canon is here for us this year. Mr. Dan Fordham is here this year for us, and so given off of the generosity of Canon and everything, I would say, that's some recognition we could take to the bank. And I don't know, the success of that is great as an organization, because I feel like it's what we do. It's our dreams to be recognized, to be seen, to have our voices kind of heard on the platform that we use. So.
Definitely. So this year's grand prize is a Canon C100 cinema camera.
Yes.
And that is not what we have here today. Today we
No.
have a C300 Mark II
That's
camera,
correct.
and to talk to us a little bit about what makes this camera so special is Darren Fordham. So Darren, can you tell us why this camera is so amazing?
Well, I tell you, it's so, I'm so thankful to be here on the campus of University of Tampa. It's fantastic to be here for the Moondance Film
We're
Festival.
happy to have you.
We are so proud to introduce our C300 Mark II, probably one of the most affordable, high-quality 4K cinema cameras on the market today. 15 stops of dynamic range, meaning, from the darkest blacks to the brightest parts of the image, we're creating that beautiful Canon imagery all the way across. ND filters built into the camera, so being able to shoot in these hot, bright Tampa skies outside, this camera is going to be able to just do wonders with the students here. So Canon is so happy to be here and be a part of this.
Awesome. So, Shanika, for my last question for you. Now, the winner gets this camera, but I want you to tell me, what do you look for when you pick your winner?
The winner does not get this camera. This is C300. The winner gets the smaller, small but mighty C100, and it's actually faculty judged. Although I consider myself a filmmaker, and even a great one or a good one, I don't feel like qualified. I wouldn't necessarily have been the most qualified to judge my colleagues' work, given that I'm still on the same level as them. So we did have faculty judges this time. Last year we did the same, but this time the communications department was definitely heavily involved in that process, and they were able to judge the films. We had a rubric and everything for picture quality, editing, cinematography, audio, and even art, storyline, things that kind of tie the film together. The reasons we all look and judge films that we watch, like, oh, that looked bad, and the sound was bad, or that looked great, whichever spectrum it falls on. So it was that format, faculty judging, and we just look for, calling it the best is, a statement, but we're all filmmakers and we're all striving, but the best of the best, we do have to put a cap on it somewhere and give someone merit for their accomplishment. So in that sense, we are picking the best film that is nominated Best Picture. They will receive the Canon Education Award, which is the C100, as well as a Mooney, which is our little Moondance Award, to accompany their award.
Well, that's great. Well, the show is tonight at 7:30 in the Race Theater.
Yes.
Yes,
Be there.
I will be attending, but by the time this goes up, it will have passed. So I will post the winner down below and bottom of my blog, so you guys will know who won.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for coming.
It's our pleasure.
Thank you for being here with me today. And yay, thank you.
All right.
Great.